Good morning, everybody. Super excited. These are one of my favorite seasons. Definitely Thanksgiving and Halloween, and then Christmas or Halloween, Thanksgiving that we already passed Halloween, obviously. Thanksgiving and now Christmas are coming up. Now we are so excited about the Christmas that we have our 12-foot tree just set up yesterday. We don't have yet the decorations. We have only the lights, but we are going to start decorating to have our decorations. I don't know why I get so excited. Now Black Friday is coming, and I see some of you. Diane is already ready for Christmas. She's in red. That's cool. Ready for Christmas. Be prepared because we are going to be announcing soon. The company is going to be announcing soon what is going to happen on Black Friday. Meanwhile, it's important to get ready. But before we start, I would like anybody that's excited about anything that is happening in your life, something that you want to share, something that we could even help you. One action that you're willing to do in order to get to whatever goal you have or whatever thing you want to share. Uh,
George, I'll share. I'll jump in.
Hi.
Hi, this is Janelle. So I was just sharing on the other call with Christine that I've been in another platform for 25 years, but I just resigned as a director in that other platform to run with three because I see the potential, I see the big picture. And it's hard for me to chase two carrots. I'm the type of person I can only chase one carrot. So I'm excited.
Well, great, great. Congratulations. Because the decision that you are making, you are going to see in a few years, you say, you know what? I'm glad I made that decision. It doesn't have even to be a few years because we are going to be a household name. There's no doubt in my head because the way that everything is happening and it's going to be happening. And make sure you see the vision of the leaders too, because we have been in this before, and none of them that I know, or most of us, have never been in a company so early. I mean, some people were successful even in a company that was really old, like Colombo and Karen. They came into a company that was many, many years old, and however, they earn millions. However, all of us are here. Why? Because we could see the vision. This is going to be huge. And the reason is because we have amazing products and then an amazing pay plan, and amazing management, and amazing leadership. But again, congratulations for the decision that you made. Definitely. Anybody else wants to share? And by the way, we are here for support to support you. Definitely. Anybody else is here that would like to share? I think your microphone. I think somebody was trying to talk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
hi, Christine.
hi. I'm sorry. I came in a little late because I was coming off another Zoom. Yeah, I just wanted to thank George and Adrian. We had a wonderful event in Austin over the weekend. I don't know, did you talk about that before, George? Because I just was
Not yet, not yet.
okay.
Yeah, go
It's,
ahead. I would love you to share. Definitely.
and this is kind of a learning lesson for everyone here. As I'm building my new business, I'm really focused on building in major cities and different areas, parts of the country where there are people in there. I've always said you need to build in 5 locations. Why? Because if there is a tornado, a hurricane, a fire, your business shuts down in that area. So you want to have business going on at all times. So I am focused now. I've got Irene, we've got her up in Washington State. She's going to be working, she's building in there. And then we've got Chicago with Carmen and Kimberly, Antoinette in Dallas. We have Janelle in Houston, and we have Maria in I'm so brain dead for my trip here. Miami. And then we decided we are going to build in Austin. So the golden triangle of that area. And then, of course, we have California. So we're really excited. And we started our first event. Uh, Carmen set it up, and Ray knew this is how it works. Ray knew Joel. Joel is an entertainer. He has 3 Grammys. It's just an amazing, down to earth, huge entertainer that has worked with Loretta Young, Willie Nelson, all of these years, but he wants to help all of his people get more healthy. And really, you might think they all make a lot of money, but a lot of those people in the bands and the setup behind the scenes don't really have much at the end. Maybe some of the mega stars have it, but then they don't have security. So Ray recruited Joel, and then they set up a meeting with George about a month and a half ago. I said, well, they're all Spanish speaking. I want to get into that group too. See, I want to get in. That's the fastest growing ethnic group in America. And the biggest one for MLMs is the Hispanic community. So Carmen flew down from Chicago with Ray, and then George did an amazing event. And then he said, and then they said just right at the beginning, he started talking in Spanish. And then they go, well, wait a minute, we can speak English. We don't need this. And so it became an English thing. And then they got all excited. They could see it. And then they enrolled some people from Tesla, managers and different people. And then they got excited and they said, well, let's have another one. So Carmen organized, and Ray and Joel organized this event at the hotel, and we came in on Friday night. We did an amazing event Friday night and Saturday. And it's the beginning, and we'll be doing our next one. We had about 20, 25 people, and then, which is amazing for Friday night. And then the next morning, we didn't have any guests, so that was good because we could really train. Then they really got excited and understood more because nobody does the comp plan better than George, and the big picture. And everybody was excited. And we're building a family excitement. And I would tell you, Austin is an awesome place for you to build. There's energy, there's young people. Elon Musk has changed that whole arena. I mean, just massive buildings. The traffic is like, when I came in on Friday night, I was like, I had to come in Thursday night because I always have to fly in a day early. But when I came in, I went like, holy smoly, it's like LA traffic or Atlanta traffic. I couldn't even believe it. Which reminds me, we're building Atlanta now because Lynn, one of my other directors, just got laid off on Friday. So we're all celebrating that. So she's doing this full time. So we're going to be building Atlanta. So I want all of you to know on this call too, that everywhere we are building, you bring people. Because we are all one big family. Who do you know in these locations? And that's how we rise up. What George is saying, we know where this is going. I've done this before, and George has, and you were just at the perfect time, the perfect place, the perfect storm. In 2020, they sold $60 billion of supplements. Next year, 2025, they will have sold, worldwide, there'll be $500 billion of supplements sold. So now you have this new company, already over 100 million with the gold standard products. We have people out there being laid off with AI, people looking for opportunity, and we're building the pockets, the centers for you to bring people to help you build your business. So we will be back there in Austin the 17th and 18th. And what I plan to do, I will be going to Dallas, and I'll go to Houston, and then I'll go to Austin, the triangle, the golden triangle at that time, so that we can have a kickoff. But it was an amazing event, and I so appreciate you, George. You and Adrian did just a fantastic job. I'm just so excited and fired up.
Thank you very much. By the way, the interesting thing that originally we thought we were going to start working just the Spanish market. And when I went to the first meeting, everybody was speaking English. And one of the reasons, because most of them grew up here and some of them were born here. And I say, hold on a second, we can do a meeting for everybody. I say, of course, that's the idea. And that's why we had this meeting. I feel that it's going to be something big coming up from there, because like Christine has, several of them are really big influencers. Not only, what's his name? Escaped my head. The one that won the 3 Emmys, and his wife is a singer too. And you can find them.
Joelle.
That's
Joelle and Sarah.
Joelle and Sarah, correct.
Yes.
And there are a lot of videos of them on the internet, on YouTube, on the different places where they have played concerts, etc. And there is a movie called The Road to Austin, where they are part of that movie too. And also, we have a lot of influencers like Carmen. I'm talking about Carmen from Austin, not Carmen from Chicago. Although Carmen Chicago, definitely she's an influencer. She was a superstar in the Pink Cadillac company. Now she's a super influencer. Everybody knows her. So we were going to go to a restaurant and they were full, and she just make a call. Hey, I need 6 people. Okay, 6 people on the table. Okay, sure, perfect. Everybody knows her. Everybody in the hotel knows her because she is a big influencer for 30 years in Austin. But anyway, yeah, it was tremendous, and it's why everything's exploding. I mean, for those of you that were in Dallas, Dallas was full of energy. Then we were in Chicago, full of energy. We were in Austin, full of energy. This weekend, I think, is in New Jersey. It's going to be full of energy too. And I know Los Angeles, and in a couple of weeks, is going to be super full of energy. Anybody else wants to share?
Hi, George. It's
Hi,
Nicole.
Nicole, the New Jersey
everyone.
woman. Hi.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to jump in. To bridge off of what Christine said, oh my gosh, I was feeling the energy in Austin. I wished I was there, right? Are you guys feeling like you wish? I wished I was in Chicago, but I am truly blessed because we have a great group of leaders flying in on this Saturday or this weekend. On Saturday, the 23rd, we are doing our Berkeley Heights, New Jersey event. This location was chosen because it's actually on a main highway off of 78. So anyone from PA can just zoom on in, and folks from New York City can kind of pop over as well too. And I know everyone knows someone in New Jersey, New York area, right? Am I right? Why? Because we're on Facebook, we're on LinkedIn, we're on these social media platforms. And so please, even though you're not there, you can reach out to myself, you can reach out to Adrian. We have Karen and Colombo on the call. The Sabos are coming. Gilbert's coming. Someone knows someone, and we will literally greet them at the door. And one of the things we're going to do, and Jessica Johnson's coming, we're really excited. And she was saying, we're going to have the leaders at the door greeting and high-fiving everybody and welcoming them in. So isn't that fun? So we would really love for you to invite. But, I think tomorrow I'm going to be spending some time on the Mastermind talking about inviting. But one of the things that I'm doing is it's work, right? It's a lot of follow-up to get people to come to events, right? And it's about that event on Saturday, but you could use the energy of what you heard about Austin and Chicago and say, oh, there's an event in New Jersey. But more importantly, we always have Zoom events, right? And so I have Zoom events set up for my people. So when someone says, oh, Nicole, I can't make Saturday, and I'm like, no problem. How about on a Zoom call? Can you jump on at lunchtime? Can you jump on in the evening? We have a global call tonight, right? And so that's the art of inviting, right? To never let them go. And if they're interested and they're thinking about maybe coming to an in-person event, but they can't make it, then you create the event, right? And you create the event. That's the momentum that we have. So I am super excited about that. Allow us to help you, help your people, to have a look at 3. We're really excited. And I can't thank the leadership enough on this call and beyond that are coming to the event. And I love what you said, Christine, about, building in 5 locations. And I think that's a really great way to start, and having that. I just love that. I'm going to share that with the team. So I'm excited for this week to come, guys. And I look forward to sharing more tomorrow as well.
Yes, that's going to be exciting. We have a great lineup of speakers too. A lot of motivation, a lot of people, amazing people are going to be there. Make sure if you have anybody within 4 hours, make sure they get there, because we have people, I understand, coming even from Pennsylvania, Connecticut, New Hampshire, from everywhere around. Make sure you have people there. Of course, New York, that's next door to New Jersey, etc. But anyway, yeah, I know how powerful it's going to be, and I've been in for those of you who have been in the events in New Jersey, all of them are amazing. All of them have been amazing.
George, can you put that flyer up again? I know it's the regional flyer, or where?
Yeah, I think I put it already there. Okay, let me put it again.
Great. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there is the New Jersey information. It's on the 3 wall, by the way. Just go to the 3 wall and you're going to find it there. Just click in the regionals and you're going to find this flyer, and also the one for Los Angeles for December, for the first week of December. But anyway, make sure you go to those. Anybody else want to share? Because this is definitely, I love the mastermind that we're having today, the sharing that we're having. Anybody else?
No, but one thing about one of my people.
Yes, Christine.
I never assume anything. One of my people said after we were in Chicago, or I don't remember which one it was, but he said, "Oh, I thought that was just for that area that we weren't invited." And I said, "No, it's for everyone." So it's who you know in those cities. Everyone is welcome to the regionals in any part of the country. It's not just for that group or that area. So just
That's right. That's right, because that's the way that we make the company stronger. And by the way, the stronger the company is, remember, for those of you that came as a founders, that 2% keep growing. Even if the people are not in our group, that 2% keep growing.
absolutely.
Think about that. You're going to have a little piece of that growth that we are going to have. Doesn't matter if the person is not in our teams. Think about that. It's very powerful. Anybody else would like to share?
George, it's me, Carmen.
Hey, Carmen, how are you? And congratulations. Great
I'm
event.
just getting into Chicago here, just pulling up to my home. I had a 6 o'clock in the morning flight, but I just want to say thank you to you, to Adrienne, and to Christine, because this just made our team, much stronger. Because now the ambassadors that we did have learned a lot more. They're more confident about the product, as Adrienne, as always, does a fabulous job of the product with so much more intense details than we can do, or I can do. So it's strengthened, and we've got out of there. It ended up being a founder, okay, and we have another new ambassador on Joel's team, 2 new ambassadors on Joel's team, and then we have pending the niece. That we're going to do a Zoom with Christine. She wants to do a Zoom because she wants her husband on there as well. Yeah. So, it was very good, and it just strengthened the team that we do have there more so. So thank you everyone for coming out and being there. It does make a difference, makes an impact on everyone, including myself. And you keep learning. So thank you. Thank you all.
You're welcome. I think, Patty, are you sharing? Yeah, do you want to share?
Yes.
Hi,
yeah,
Patty, how are you?
Good
morning.
Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you. I just wanted to piggyback on what everybody else said too, because I learned so much more of what I thought I already knew. It set everything in a different light and a new picture. And I'm just so excited and thankful to all of y'all who did the presentations and the MCing, and I'm just excited to be a part of a specific area, specific group that now I can help contribute to. So I'm excited. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And it was great to see you there.
It's great to see y'all.
Thank you very much.
George, can I share?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we have a brand new L3 on this morning who is a founder. His name is JP.
Hi, JP.
Great.
Welcome.
You probably can't talk because he's sneaking in from.
Congratulations, Frida.
Congratulations. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Anybody else wants to share? Okay. Well, like I said, today is the 18th. We're 11 days away from Black Friday. I think it's 11 days, last Friday of the month. Let's get ready. We don't have a clue what is going to happen yet, but I'm going to share something with you that you can start using if I find it. Okay, let me go to, all right. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen. I think that's the best, actually. All right, let me cancel here. This is a flyer that we are going to recommend for you to share. Here it is. Okay, we are going to post it. And doesn't have a date, as you see, November blank. We are going to add a date later there. But we start promoting that. Look at what it says. Stay tuned, gain energy, reduce inflammation, balance, gut health, reverse the effects of aging, and more. And many more. We have to start doing little things like that, posts like that. This one, we have to do just a little change, improvement that Adrian found out that we are going to post, but we are going to post it in the next day or two, that where you can download it and you can upload it. You can even copy it right now. It's just that it doesn't have a date yet. And you in the date, I was going to put a question mark when it start. And that's what I'm going to do, because we don't know exactly when the company is going to announce it, because again, we don't know. We don't have idea. But this is an example of the different things that we want to put around, because it's important that we start announcing that we are going to have something. I'm surprised, by the way, there are already companies. It's funny, before Black Friday was on Black Friday, and now we see companies, I keep receiving offers, Black Friday start early, Best Buy, Black Friday, door opener. I say, whoa, come on, it's like Christmas. 2 months ago already was seeing Christmas trees in Costco. That's why people seems to be running. But this is something that I'm going to be sharing soon. There's going to be a flyer that we're going to have. Actually, and I'm going to put the picture, by the way,
potatoes
on the chat. Let me see.
potatoes.
Yeah, the picture. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, you can, by the way, you know that you can download the pictures in your chat, no? And you can download, you can copy, you can do a lot of stuff. But anyway, Adrian designed it. Obviously, she's the designer. I can come with amazing ideas, but when it's time to design, I'm terrible. But anyway, and then this is the very important that we keep in mind for Black Friday. Make sure you make a list of everybody that you contact in the past, you have not contact, you will contact, etc. And then you can send a test. You don't have to send a picture, but you say, you know, I prepared to do my Black Friday. I would like to have you in my list, in my VIP list. People love VIPs. I want to have you in my VIP list. And the same thing you can put on social media. I'm gonna have my Black Friday and Cyber Monday, although Cyber Monday is gonna be a similar thing. We are gonna have a Black Friday special. I want to have you on my VIP list because something amazing is happening. And you ask the person, it's okay if I put you in my list? Most people are going to say yes. And some people are going to ask you, well, what is going to be there? We have to wait. It's why it's called VIP list. And you can do it on your phone, texting people. You can do it on social media. You can send messages, chats on social media too. You are coming up with a Black Friday, and you can create it even if you want to create your own promotion. But this is an example of what you can start doing actually now. Because again, everybody seems to be talking about Black Friday early. And this is an example. The idea is to have teasers too, and we're going to talk about teasers in the next few days. Still, we are 11 days away, but that doesn't mean that it's too early. It's not in today's world.
It's going to be a nice day today.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems that in today's world, nothing is too quick. Hold on a second.
Oh, you got a structure.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
I knew it was happening sometime this week.
Okay. All right. Okay. I make sure that people were muted. But anyway, anybody has a comment about Black Friday? Somebody that has done Black Friday before and want to throw a comment. Okay. Well, anyway, these are the steps. Make sure
really
you
good.
set a goal. Or somebody will say, "Oh, hi, Christine. You were saying something."
I would say Antoinette is really good at Black Fridays. That was her business. And why don't you have a few words on that, Antoinette? Because she was a
Yes, I'm going to share a little bit later about this. When I said meet 100 people,
okay.
but it's okay. George, you're right. And for everyone, no matter what you do, if you love the products, if you love meeting people, this is your time. These next 11 days, so many people are out and about. So many people are on social media. I mean, Diana, she talked about one of her videos going viral. I was saying, oh, I wish I were her because she's getting so many people in her space so that she's prepared for Black Friday. So it starts today, just accumulating whatever makes your heart beat. If it's shopping, if it's being on social media, if it's anything that you like to do, having coffees, do more in the next 11 days. It'll pay off. It'll pay off.
Yes, thank you very much. And that's the case. Make sure, yeah, because Black Friday, by the way, is a great way, even if it's a great way to get new leads too, because you're putting people on your VIP list. Not everybody's going to buy, not everybody's going to join, but then you are creating a new list.
Yeah.
Think about that. And we had to start early, and early, when early means today. Today, no, don't wait until the Black Friday Eve after Thanksgiving, after you ate all that turkey and all the stuff, and you are all druggy because the tryptophan of the turkey, and you say, you know what, it's time to do something. And if you have a couple of wine, imagine tryptophan plus wine, and not great combination. Don't wait. Make sure we start earlier. Because that's the way that companies are doing now. And you can see until about years ago, Black Friday was to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning or sometimes at midnight, going into lines just to buy a TV at discount, and people fighting each other, people fighting with old ladies and pushing them around just because they wanted to have that VCR. Remember what a VCR was, by the way? That's yeah, and now we have the power right now of social media. We have our list. I mean, our phone. It's a tremendous, powerful tool. We have so many names there, and again, it's like in any business. You make sure you announce yourself, you promote yourself. It is interesting because we are in network marketing. Marketing means a lot of things. Marketing is based in promotion, and we are promoting ourselves. We're promoting ourselves. Marketing is no sales. Sales are consequence of marketing. Most people think that they confuse the same thing. Oh, sales and marketing is the same thing. No, they're not. Marketing is when you promote yourself, promote some experience. Or, of course, companies don't have that experience, but I'm talking about network marketing. You are promoting your experience, something that you want to share. Something that you want to connect people, some wellness that we have. We know already here today how the energy that we have in the different events, you can have that energy created also at the small level, starting with just you. And set up your goals. How many people you want to have in Black Friday looking at your products and whatever offer we are going to have? Think about that. Again, make sure you start doing it today. No, again, don't wait until Thursday night or after Turkey Day or after celebrating our birthday with Adrian or anything like that. Anybody wants to comment one more thing before we go? And the call to action is to start now. I think Diana. Hi, Diana. Good morning.
Yeah, I'll comment. And don't be afraid, you guys. Black Friday is my biggest sales. I've been doing, products for a long time. And don't be afraid to text them now, hey, or Monday before Thanksgiving, whenever you're going to sit down and message your 100 or whatever number of people. Don't be afraid to say, hey, I hope you have a great time with your family. What are you doing? Do this the warm chatter, like Christine says, but don't be afraid to say, hey, would you like me to text you and let you know our Black Friday sales? You have to ask for the sale. If you're not asking for it, you're not going to get it. So what would you like me to put you down on the list? I don't know the sale yet, but would you like to know? You have to be the enthusiastic, like George is saying, you got to get excited about it. And you're putting it on Facebook or wherever you're putting, but don't be afraid to ask them, would you like to be on my list? Would you like me to message you? In which way? Would you like a call? Would you like an email? And would you like a text? Which way is they're going to communicate? Not everybody communicates the same way. That's my only tip.
Yes. Thank you very much. Yeah, and Diane, as you know, she is a master in social media. Mostly TikTok is where she does her biggest.
I want to say I'm a master, but I'm getting there.
I know you are there.
George, also, I wanted to share, I don't know if any of you noticed Halloween. And many of you had more trick-or-treaters than you've ever had before. It's a trend that's happening. People want to get out, they want to do things. We've had so many years since the pandemic of uncertainty. This is really the first year that, although Black Friday's different, you know that most retailers started Friday at 6 a.m. this past Friday. They started with their Black Friday sales this past Friday. Yes, I was in the store at 6:30 a.m. because I love just shopping. But what I want you to understand is the excitement is back. And so where you used to not have the traffic out and about, I want to encourage all of you to forget the last 3 years and get out and meet people and smile. And one of the tips I'm going to give you guys when I do my training, if you're afraid to warm chatter, just smile. Start out by smiling with people. We all know this. Those of us that came from a different company. If you just want to start out by getting used to smiling and saying hello, this is the time because everybody's out there. You are going to see more people in the stores and on social media. That's the fun part. They're going to be shopping e-commerce and they're going to be in the stores more than ever before. It's just spread out. It's not going to be on Black Friday. It's going to start this weekend. The malls were packed this weekend. You used to be able to bowl through the malls. This weekend, there were so many people out and about. For you, if you're a super duper healthy person and this is uncomfortable for you, I'm going to challenge you to go to every GNC out there. Every GNC. Because if you go to GNC, you're comfortable because you're a healthy person and you will just have to talk about something because you're into health and wellness. So make it a thing in your head this week to visit 10 GNCs. You're going to find somebody that's like you and you'll feel more comfortable. But I just can't stress how important for our company and this movement it is for us to get out. Get out.
I agree 100%. Now, also, Whole Foods got to where they have the nutritional supplements. It's a big area, and there are a lot of people walking by. Many grocery stores actually they have good areas to do that. And then you start just talking to people and say, "Gosh, I'm using something that you cannot find here. That's amazing." And people say, "What? What?" And then you tell your experience. I was in a bookstore in Barnes and Noble years ago, and I was putting cards inside the motivational books and magazines for business, etc. And they kicked me out. But some people call me.
That's a good idea.
Barnes and Noble years ago. Yeah, because you know when you get a book, a magazine, those cards were coming out of the magazines. Well, guess what? One of them was mine. I made it, and I was putting it in every Success magazine, Inc. magazine, Fortune magazine, anything that was business. And for a while, I was found until somebody saw me. I was out of Barnes and Nobles. But anyway, yeah, you can do so many cool things. I'm going to show you something. One more thing before we go. Okay. And this is another teaser. All right, there you see it. Guess join our list text VIP. Guess what is by the way, it's not a real phone in case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, this is an example. I already posted on the side on the chat, by the way. And you can be creative too. There are so many cool things that you can do. And for those of you that are good in Canva, this is perfect. Okay, anybody else before we leave? I think it was a very exciting morning, getting ready for Black Friday. And I see a few of you are ready. I see the dress in red. I mean, Diane, Craig, I think Christine, ready for the holidays. Okay. Anybody else want to share before we go?
I'll share if it's okay.
Hi, Craig. Yeah, perfect.
We're in our new house that's been taking a priority of my time and everything. So without the support in these daily Zooms and everything, it would be very easy to get off track, not have hope and everything. But we've got such an amazing group here, and the leadership from being with Christine and yourself now and everything. I just want to say it's much appreciated. And I'm ready to take off. Lynn had the good thing or the unfortunate thing of a situation here. So and her daughter's here and Lori. So we're ready to get Atlanta. We want to get you here. So definitely sometime January, February, or whenever we're going to get you here.
Perfect. And Georgia is a great area for network marketing. As a matter of fact, my first company, when I was living in Florida, my first strong group was in Florida because I was living there. But then we expanded into Atlanta and the surrounding areas, and we have probably over 1,000 people just within driving distance of Atlanta. It was incredible. And from there, a group in Ohio exploded, and that's the way that we started going all over the place. But anyway, yeah, you are in an amazing area.
It's called Hot Atlanta for a reason, so we'll make it that way.
That's right. And actually, every place where you are, if you are saying, well, I don't live in Atlanta or in Dallas or in Austin or in Chicago or in New Jersey and in any place in Morristown, New Jersey or in New York or whatever, wherever you are, it's a hot market. Utah is a hot market, and Diana knows that. It's a hot market, very small market, only 3 million or 4 million people in the whole state, but it's very hot market. California, hot market. The Northeast, everywhere is the hot market. The only way that it's not a hot market if nobody lives there. Think about that. Because where there are people want to be healthier and they want to have financial freedom. They have to have more. They want to have more time, etc. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody, and have an amazing day. And yeah, I love what Arlene said, become a pioneer for your city. Yes. And by the way, if you are not from that city, you were born somebody else, that's why we have social media. You look for people that live in that area where you came from or areas that you want to have friends to. You have friends to already, etc. But anyway, thank you very much, everybody. Have an amazing day. Amazing Monday. Thank you.